ici. Pasteur.
Film on Full, sponsored by Money Supermarket.
Our club is back.
Grayson Perry welcomes you back into his studio, meeting up with a new batch of world-renowned artists and celebrity guests. But above all, enjoying the artwork sent to him from people all over the country.
Get creative.
Grayson's Art Club continues Friday at 8 on Channel 4, stream free on all 4.
There's something in the air today. You feel it? There's something in the air.
Ouais, ils sont belles petites femmes.
Fun rocks. Get set. Let's march!
In via the My Promotions page within 7 days of registration, then make 2 single deposits of between 10, 25, or 50 pounds and wager it 75 times. We will give you a cash reward of up to 100 pounds. Only cash stakes on live casino games will contribute towards your wagering target. No more bets. Where is it going to fall? And the winning number is 17 black, odd and low.
Kudos.
Tu situes un peu où on en est. On parle d'indice intrinsèque à l'eau, de la pesanteur. Donc Adèle, tu reprends un de ce vis, s'il te plaît. Page 62.
Tu jettes la peau?
Ouais.
Pourquoi? Tu la manges pas?
Ah non, j'aime pas.
Moi j'adore. Je mange toutes ces peaux. Toutes les croûtes aussi.
Ah ouais?
Quand j'étais petite, je mangeais des croûtes de bobo. J'adorais ça.
Pourquoi?
C'est drôle. On t'aime drôle, c'est ça.
Je peux pas imaginer avec la peau.
Là, je vois.
Je mange de tout. Je pourrais manger en continu toute la journée. C'est une catastrophe. Même quand j'ai plus faim, je mange. Il y a que les crustacés que j'aime pas trop.
C'est vrai?
Ouais, c'est le seul truc.
C'est marrant, c'est ce que je préfère.
Je sais pas comment tu fais.
Moi, j'adore les huîtres.
Ouais. Bah moi, tu vois, par exemple, juste la texture, ça me bloque.
Ah ouais? C'est ce qui est le meilleur pourtant, la texture.
Non mais je trouve qu'on dirait une petite crotte de lait. Une grosse crotte de lait d'ailleurs.
Moi, ça me fait penser à autre chose.
Je veux pas savoir.
Tu veux me dire un truc?
Ouais, non, mais je sais pas.
Quoi?
Pardon. Je voulais savoir, c'est à quel âge la première fois que Que j'étais. Enfin, que t'as.
Vous êtes saucisson.
Ok, une fille.
Vous êtes une fille?
Enfin, de l'air embrassé.
Oui. Vous êtes.
Embrassé. Déjà. Ouais.
J'avais 14 ans. Je crois, un truc comme ça. Et il y avait une boum et toutes les filles sortaient avec des garçons. Et moi, je suis sortie avec Louise. Elle s'appelait Louise. Et en fait, on s'est pas embrassé pendant la boum et je lui ai demandé de dormir chez moi et c'est à ce moment-là qu'on s'est embrassé.
Et t'as toujours préféré les filles?
Non, j'ai essayé les deux. J'ai sorti avec des garçons et des filles et puis je me suis rendu compte que je préférais les filles. Ça, c'est sûr. C'est bien, là. Ouais. C'est trop bien, c'est bon.
Vex, where is it going to land? The winning number is 36 red, even and high.
Just to try and go home with some money. Let's play our final game. Guess who? Final game, the remaining members of Jamaican Jammers will be asked 5 questions. The answers to those questions will always be one of the remaining celebrities down there in the celeb arena. Each correct answer is worth £500. After 5 questions, they will be asked one more final double or nothing question, so a possible £5 grand at stake. Question number 1. Which of our celebrities' dad was a heavyweight boxer?
I would say Lauren. I'd say Lauren. You said that Lauren or Montana? Alright, Lauren.
Okay, you said Lauren. Let's find out which celebrity's dad used to be a heavyweight boxer. No! Jordan's dad. Professional?
Yeah.
Mate!
Yeah.
Question number 2. Which of our celebs performed on The Voice?
I would say Montana, as she can sing. Montana, yeah.
You know Montana?
Yeah. Montana.
Okay, you said Montana. Let's find out which of our celebs appeared on The Voice. Oh, this time.
One of the most favourite of the ladies' brands of design fashion watches. Sexy is not only a statement of jewellery and the latest catwalk trends, it offers you the ultimate statement that not only pieces that are unique and iconic and embellished with the world's most famous Swarovski crystals, it's glamorous, and because of that, Sexy have not only sponsored a night with Beyonce, the Royal Variety Shows, and many glamorous events globally. They are an extraordinary, fashion-driven design of accuracy and beauty. And we're lucky enough to have both of those things in our world ambassador to Sexy. She's normally flying all over the world at this time of the year, from trade shows to World Cat Fair, the catwalks of fashion industries and people inspired with designs and ranges, from New York to Paris to London. She's here this morning, Sharon Edwards.
Hello.
Someone bet? Have you chosen the right number? Let's find out.
The winning number is 0.
Take on the double or nothing question, or go home with a grand. What do you want to...
Must sense the ghosts of those great steam engines.
I'll be discovering how the railways were used in a game of espionage during World War II. And paying a visit to one of the most unusual museums in Ireland.
This is Bellco Station. For almost 70 years, it was a hub of activity. The post came here, newspapers, goods for shops, and farmers loaded their cattle here to be taken to market in Belfast. The line closed in 1957, but the station house and the signal box have been lovingly preserved. You can almost imagine the train pulling in along the platform.
I'm meeting the owner of this pretty station house, Mairead O'Dolan, to find out what it was like here in the heyday of the railways.
It was the life and soul of the village, and there was passenger trains, goods trains and cattle trains. The best and most exciting times were the cattle trains. There used to be big fairs up in the west of Ireland, you see, and big heavy cattle, and they were brought down by wagons here and shipped to England. The cattle trains came in October, late at night, and ideal time for the cobs, and they were all out. And there'd be 14 or 15 big wagons on it, full of heavy cattle. And once you got as far as down, you can see it from here, to Tone. There's an incline up to it, and she'd stall and put up steam. And the shouts and the roars of cattle and the shouts of men and the blowing of whistles, A village was kept awake half the night. Turkey plucking took place here. Like the cattle, the turkeys came at Christmas by train, live turkeys, and they were put in the store. And they were chucked and plucked. 3D for a hen and 4D for a cock rooster of turkey, cock because he was harder to pluck, right? A gold mine came to Bellco in the form of turkey plucking in the 1930s.
Now, young girl, how many others? There's only one way to help.
Oh, don't stop after brushing. Brushing your teeth only targets a quarter of your mouth. Listerine targets virtually the whole mouth to help kill 97% of the germs and gives plaque a kick, even below the gum line. Completely clean with Listerine.
More bets. Okay, where is the ball going to land? The winning number is 8 black, even and low.
The new series of Gogglebox continues Fridays at 9 on Channel 4. Stream free on all 4.
Film on 4, sponsored by Money Supermarket.
Maybe you just want a piece of jewellery that's there for that special occasion.
Well, you can dress up to put the bins out at the moment.
Yeah,
That's the hard out of the week, isn't it?
Most of them are alright. A little bit of discord at the end.
Listen, emotion's a good thing, as long as you're all right.
Yeah,
You okay?
It's delicately spiced, crispy bread, stuffed with minced chicken, herbs, and a bit of tomatoes to just run through a little bit of sweetness in there.
That zouk is salty and hot. It's really quite interesting. I think Maddie Harris absolutely knocked this out of the park.
It's hitting every note and it's hitting here.
I really like the filling of the chicken bits with the tomatoes. Nicely seasoned, nicely made. I think it tastes great.
Moment of truth.
We've got 7 minutes, dear.
I absolutely blooming love lamb shanks, particularly with a curry sauce.
Yes!
Shanks are done.
Support that has definitely shifted from the Trump administration. We do not see any more rhetoric such as the Kung Flu, which had so many consequences. So I do believe, and I have hope and optimism that we are riding onto a new wave of solidarity and support and hope. But I can't help but to feel pessimistic about whether or not this will actually solve the issues and the constant amount of hate crimes that are happening, or if it's simply just a trend that will die out immediately after a few shares on social media or after a few conversations between close circles. And so I think we all have to be extremely careful and intentional in trying to mitigate this crisis and to educate ourselves on the current topic.
Cleveland Park, very good to talk to you. Thank you very much. Well, masked protesters have raided a jail in the Haitian capital, Port-au-Prince, and freed 4 police officers.
There, now I'll show you. Let me just show you the.
So again, you've got the self-adjusting bracelet, so it's really easy.
The la-
Ça va?
Et toi?
Bah ouais, bien.
Alors?
Vous attendez?
Tu fais quoi?
Ce que tu aimes.
Adèle, Vincent, mon
Bienvenue,
beau-père.
enchanté, ouais.
Voilà. Le cuistot de la famille. Nous, on est au vin blanc, vous voulez la même chose ou vous voulez autre chose?
Moi, ça va très bien.
Ouais, c'est vin bon, hein?
Ça vous va?
Le même? Vous allez me dire ce que vous en pensez, moi je le trouve très bien. C'est le nouveau choix de Vincent.
Et puis on a un peu tapé dans la bouteille parce qu'en vous attendant, bon.
Toi, t'en tiens,
Ouais, c'est vrai.
c'est vrai.
T'as raison, mais c'est toujours agréable de cuisiner avec un petit verre de vin blanc.
Pareil, je fais la même chose.
Car... Ah ouais?
Ouais.
Bon.
On craque?
Ouais.
À l'amour?
À l'amour.
Bienvenue, Adèle.
Merci beaucoup.
C'était un mot à l'amour, ma chérie.
Oui, à l'amour, à l'amour.
Ouais, à l'amour, alors.
Alors, vous trouvez comment?
Délicieux. Ouais, très bon.
Il est bien, hein?
Ouais.
Enfin, moi, j'aime beaucoup.
Moi aussi. Je connais pas très bien les vins, mais il est très bon.
Toi, t'as rien mangé de la journée, je suis sûre.
En tout cas, Adèle, moi j'ai été chercher ce qu'il y avait de mieux chez Trier.
Ouais.
Tu connais, non?
Non.
Non.
Enfin, si, de nom, je connais.
De nom.
On en parle beaucoup.
Allez-y, ça va vous, Adèle?
Moi, ça va la France.
Ah merde, j'ai oublié de te dire en fait que Adèle aime pas les fruits.
Non.
Si, je suis désolée.
C'est pas grave. Oui, enfin, ce qui vient de la mer, c'est vrai, j'ai un peu de mal, mais je suis pas difficile, alors ça va aller.
C'est une catastrophe parce que là, on a fait que des fruits de mer.
Tu déconnes quand même, moi je me fais chier pour aller jouer. Toi tu me dis comme ça.
Donc,
moi,
que des trucs de la
Adèle,
mer.
elle aime pas les frites.
Mais non, mais je vais me rattraper avec le plat. Bah, c'est pas grave,
Même
c'est
les
pas grave.
langoustines.
Bah, justement, bah,
Mais non,
je suis pas très difficile. Alors.
Puis justement, ça va être l'occasion d'initier, t'inquiète pas, ça va. Tu vas goûter comme à la cantine. Tu asperges l'huître avec le citron. Ok.
Ok.
Et normalement, pour voir si l'huître est vraiment bonne et fraîche, eh ben, elle bouge. Ça veut dire que elle est bonne, tu vois. Regarde. Tu vois.
Attends, bouge, je vais me dire ça.
Quoi? Elle est vivante.
Ouais, je sais.
Il faut qu'elle soit vivante pour la manger. Sinon il faut surtout pas la manger.
D'accord.
Ça,
Ok.
c'est-
Ok.
C'est bon que quand c'est vivant. Tu peux manger le muscle aussi. Moi, j'aime bien.
Ça va.
Vas-y. Avec le jeu.
Alors?
Alors?
Adèle?
Oui, c'est bon.
Ah, ça a l'air tout terme.
Non, mais ça va, c'est. Hein? Ouais. Je vais en regoûter.
Ah, bien.
Elles sont délicieuses. Hein.
Vous avez des très bons cadeaux chez vous.
Ah, merci. Ça, c'est mon ex-mari qui est un grand amateur. En fait, Emma, elle vient de son père, plutôt, à ce niveau-là.
Ton ex-mari est un grand amateur, mais ton nouveau mari est un... Voilà.
Un grand amateur aussi.
Ouais.
Mais c'est vrai que
Non,
le
non,
nombre
je dis
des tableaux
pas
qui
ça,
sont
je dis
ici
pas ça.
Amateur de quoi?
viennent de moi. Du père d'Emma.
De bonne chair et de bon vin. C'est important déjà.
Je suis d'accord.
Et aussi de culture. Parle-nous de toi, Adèle. Voilà. On a envie de savoir un petit peu ce que ta vie, voilà, ce que tu veux faire.
Bah oui, alors j'aimerais bien être instite en fait.
Ah oui.
Dans une école maternelle. Parce que j'adore les gamins.
Tu dis j'adore les gamins. Ça a toujours été institutrice,
Ouais, parce que c'est pas que j'ai aimé le système scolaire, mais je sais que la scolarité ça a beaucoup compté pour moi et ça m'a appris beaucoup de choses. Et ça m'a permis de m'ouvrir à des choses que mes parents m'avaient pas montré par exemple ou des amis à moi. Et donc du coup, ouais, j'aimerais bien transmettre.
Et tu sais ce qu'il faut faire?
The stag. Of service, Elephas is the most noble of creatures. Rarely seen in the wild, this magnificent animal is quick to anger and very dangerous when threatened. The male you're
How's your hair? My hair's not like the least of my worries. God, little, are you joking?
Enniskillen railway station has long gone, and so has any sign of where the tracks used to be. So to find out where I'm going to next, I'm going to call into the Barbers, obviously not to get a haircut, but to speak to a rail enthusiast and curator of one of Ireland's most unusual museums. Selwyn.
Well, you're very welcome to Evans Barbershop and Museum.
Selwyn Johnston and his brothers established this railway museum in 2002.
Well, the barbershop had operated for 30 years, and Nigel and Gordon are the barbers here, and we had a lifelong interest, all three of us had a lifelong interest in railways, and we actually had nowhere to display the railway items, and we decided, just quite by accident, wouldn't it be lovely to put a few items on display in the barbershop, and it just started from there. And perhaps when people come in with the fascination of a barbershop and rail museum, where you can get your hair cut and then have a chance to wander around and study the railways and the local connection with Fermanagh and the steam links.
So we've got a big list of battens here. What are they for?
Yes, these are signalling staffs. It was a safety system brought in the aftermath of the Armagh disaster, and you can see all the railway stations from Enniskillen right through to Bundoran, including the likes of Kesh, Pedigo and Balleek. And the staff itself had a series of rings, and they're all different sizes apart, and it meant when we went into the signalling staff machine in the signal box, it was quite unique, and it allowed you to unlock it for that particular stretch of line, and then it was given up to the fireman, and he had control of that particular section of line.
What's your most precious item?
Oh.
You know, especially in the light of the bathroom light.
I can't wait to see Maggie's face when I apply my perfect eyes for the first time. Thanks for letting this whole film crew into your...
In the bucket itself. So far, Rob has been...
Feliz cumpleaños, hija hermosa.
¿Tú crees que son pedradas?
Ni me hables, Simón, por favor.
Hola, amigos. Feliz cumpleaños. ¿Qué está la chica? Hola, chicos. ¿Qué tal, Antonio? ¿Cómo andan?
Hola, querido.
Bien.
Bien, todo bien, querido.
Hola. ¿Qué tal?
Gracias. Ya nos íbamos.
Yo soy el padre.
Ahora los acompaño. ¿No te podías tomar un taxi y ir a buscar el auto después?
No, no.
Te perdiste el cumpleaños de tu hija, Simón.
Pero qué fácil, ¿viste? Para vos yo estoy harto de comer en La Plata. El cordón estaba absolutamente despintado. ¿Vos tenés idea de la indignación que a mí me produce eso?
¿Vos tenés idea de la indignación que a mí me produce que siempre encuentres una excusa para todo? ¿Que culpes a la sociedad por todo? Hoy fue la grúa. Ayer había sido el tránsito y mañana va a ser la manifestación. La verdad es que vos perfectamente podrías haber salido con tiempo. Me podrías haber ayudado a organizar las cosas y hubieses estado para recibir a los amiguitos de tu hija. Pero no. Todo es prioritario menos tu familia.
No.
Y yo como una pelotuda pienso que en algún momento vas a cambiar. ¿Y sabes qué? La sociedad no va a cambiar. Vos no vas a cambiar. Y yo estoy cansada.
¿Qué significa eso?
El ingeniero sos vos. Calculalo.
El gobierno habilita una empresa privada para que levante guita en pala. Obviamente a cambio de una comisión para los funcionarios que nosotros mismos elegimos. Indignante, pero es así. Y tenés dos caminos. O pagás y te relajás un poco, o te revienta el corazón del estrés.
Corazón.
¿Y sabes qué, flaco? Yo tengo muchas razones para vivir. Quiero navegar, viajar por el mundo con mis nietos. No te calentes. Take it easy.
¿Qué tal? Buen día.
Buen día.
Mira, me hicieron esta multa. Yo ya pagué el acarreo, pero hay un error, porque el cordón estaba despintado.
¿Me permite?
Sí.
Son 560 pesos.
Mira, yo estoy un poco nervioso, así que te pido que por favor me escuches.
¿Sí?
El cordón estaba sin pintar. Yo creo que deberías mandar a alguien a la dirección de donde me levantaron el auto para verificar que tengo razón. Después, en nombre del gobierno de la ciudad, pedirme disculpas.
Porque tengo razón. Devolverme la plata del acarreo e indemnizarme por todo este tiempo que me están haciendo perder.
El acta de infracción dice que el auto estaba mal estacionado. Y eso se considera prueba suficiente. La multa son 560 pesos que usted tiene que abonar sí o sí. Si no paga, empiezan a cobrar los intereses.
¿Vos me estás escuchando?
Prueba suficiente las pelotas. Te estoy diciendo que el cordón estaba sin pintar. Primero, le voy a pedir que no me insulte, porque yo estoy trabajando. Segundo, usted debería informarse sobre cómo funciona la ley. Que conozca las normas no implica que esté exento de pagar las consecuencias por incumplirlas. Usted mañana mata a alguien y después dice, no sabía que no se podía matar. Va preso. Está bien, por ahí nadie se lo explicó. Pero va preso igual. ¿Se entiende?
Este ejemplo que acabas de dar es bastante desacertado. Con ese criterio yo tendría que saber de memoria cuáles son las calles en las que se puede estacionar y en las que no se puede estacionar, independientemente de que estén bien o mal señalizadas.
Exacto. La información está disponible en la página del Departamento de Tránsito.
Bien. Necesito hablar con un superior tuyo, por favor.
No hay ningún superior para llamar.
¿Ah, no? ¿Quién sos? El presidente de la República, pero todo.
Caballero, hay mucha gente. Si usted no quiere pagar, por favor déjeme seguir atendiendo.
¿Qué se
siente ser un chorro? Decime, contame. ¿Seguridad cabina 7?
¡Llamas a seguridad! Yo estoy haciendo un reclamo, me estoy defendiendo como un ciudadano que soy un delincuente. Tenés que llamar a seguridad.
Quote.
Phil,
I feel it. My obsession with my hair.
That he is obsessed with his hair to a scientific degree.
Time flies when you're having fun. And that's why with our reality checks, you can set pop-up reminders starting from 15-minute intervals so you know how...
Bah ça vous va bien, c'est pas ça. C'est vous qui faites ça vous-même?
Oui.
Ah ouais.
C'est trop beau ce qu'elle fait. Elle va même faire une expo là.
Déjà? À la fin de l'année, on expose ses œuvres. Il faut nous dire, hein, ça. On viendra voir.
Prices. So, Elizabeth Grant.
Is food of Thailand, is that your passion? Is that your love?
Mass destruction on our soil in Scotland.
A little bit of that into this cooking today.
Steph, nice talking to you. That sounds great.
Thanks.
Steph is making us a Thai soup. I hope that soup is quite...
To give you a product that is capable of doing this. And when you see this before and after, you're going to want to try this.
That's why you try it.
Yeah, it is.
That
If
is
it will
why
do
you
that
try
to
it.
one person.
28 days with just using Jerusalem.
Yeah, just Jerusalem over 28 days. So it is something that is a sort of result that you don't see promoted on this. You know, if you've got this on the high street, and imagine walking into your. Can we imagine? We've got a dream about walking into our high street stores at the moment, haven't we? But if you walked in and you saw that picture and it went, this product did this, you'd want it.
Yes.
It's as simple as that.
Yes.
And then follow that with the clinical study, you'd want it, you know, because it's like, you know, on the...
This is what the survey said.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It said 100% across the board in firmness, hydration and in skin smoothness. Now, I saw an advert in the middle of the soaps the other day, and their clinical study was in their 70s, and I've seen others in their 80s. If they got 100% like that, they'd put them on there. They wouldn't put their poor results on, they'd put their best results on. So for me, that tells you how good Elizabeth Blunt skincare is. They cut out all the nonsense of the supermodels and all the advertising and just bring you great ingredients made to make differences to your skin. And you've got the opportunity to give it a try. And it's not a small size, 200 ml, so you're going to be using this and benefiting from this for an awful long time.
And that bottle alone is £90.
Yes,
and
that's
this is the third generation. And as Juliet's just shown you, the results, and we know results vary, but this is incredibly impactful. Right, with 100% of the result showing hydration, firmness, and skin texture, this thing is a winner. But then add the day and night serums. Now, these are award winners. Now, the day serum alone packs an extraordinary punch.
It does, and yes, you're right in the saying that these are award winners, because here on Ideal World, we do sort of annual awards, and for many years, these two serums have been your choice, your first choice of serums, and that's because of results like this. 90 mils in these serums, a beautiful, silky smooth serum that achieved this before and after on a young skin. And I quite like the fact that we've got two before and afters on this product, because this is a young skin, and you can see there that congestion, that combination skin just looks better, it looks healthier, it looks brighter, it looks perhaps even as if it's been airbrushed. So this young lady's going to wear a lot less makeup and be a lot happier with the look of her skin. Now let's have a look at someone who's a bit older with completely different issues, and again you can see reduction in pigmentation, the appearance of those crow's feet that were running right the way down the cheek are so improved. The nose to mouth line, well, you can see the nose in the edge of the picture there.
Yes.
It looks like it's the line is much less in its depth. So it's not discriminating between skin types, between ages. It's about healthy, fresher, brighter looking skin. And again,
the survey said.
Yeah, the surveys are brilliant.
They
That's the
really
words.
are.
Yeah, they are. And on every single
Final touches. You've got 30 seconds.
Come on.
Okay, stop. Time's up. Stop.
Oh wow, that looks so good.
No more bets. Okay, where is the ball going to land? And it is 35 black, odd and high.
Happy to hear your voice.
Do you prefer my voice to the sound of the hound?
Yeah, and big.
You say that like you're surprised.
You know, I thought like Magic and TV, I thought there'd be like one shot of a big dog and then there'd be like a nice little other dog. But no, they're big.
Now, Jamie, if you look out in the distance, you may see hanging from the trees 2 lumps of money. Should you feel tempted, grab that money and it's yours to add to the kitty. But remember, if you trip, the hounds might be on your heels. Alright, mate, it's time to run quicker than you've ever run before. Good luck, Jamie.
Thank you.
Here come the hounds.
As if I'm gonna run away from dogs and let them what am I doing?
Bit late to question yourself now, Jamie.
Oh, well, no chance.
Come on, Jamie! Hurry up, Jamie! Come on! Come on, Jamie, quickly! Come on, Jamie, I'm safe! So Beyonce didn't make it over the wall because apparently his backpack was just too bootylicious for the hounds. Meanwhile, JJ and Josh are somewhere out there in the dark. Where do we go? Right, Josh, somewhere there. Right.
Cast with Greg James and Bella.
So those fine lines, wrinkles, bags, and dark circles.
Well, I'll go through them. I'll see if I've got.
Non, c'est le hasard, je sais pas.
Ils sont pas loin, tes parents?
Ouais, moi, c'est pas loin de chez moi, ils sont à 10 km.
Bon, bah écoute, j'espère que tu vas pouvoir te libérer.
Je vais faire en sorte. Non, vraiment, je t'assure.
Ouais?
Ouais.
Cool.
Cool.
No more bets. Let's see where the ball lands this time. Winning number is 3 red, odd and low. The new players can unlock.
First time, inside the minds of the commanders themselves.
For their heavy guns to have the greatest effect, they've got to go in for the kill.
And offer unprecedented insight into the corridors of power. In England,
Bring me good tidings.
and Spain. Allowing us to bring to life 12 days in the summer of 1588. When England's very survival hung in the balance.
Army and Navy together, their might would be unstoppable.
For 9 days, the English Navy had pursued the Spanish Armada from Plymouth to the Isle of Wight. But despite free from...
I don't understand. No balusters.
It's a smart ass.
No more bets. Let's see where the ball lands this time. And the winning number is 17 black, odd and low. If you want to find out more about our...
Et aussi, attendez, parce que c'est elle qui a préparé tous les plats. Moi, je suis vraiment super contente de tous vous rencontrer et j'espère que ça vous plaira.
Quelqu'un veut autre chose? Non, c'est bon, mais viens, assis-toi. Tu fais quoi? Institutrice. Et toi? Moi, je suis en thèse. Je suis en histoire de l'art et en philo en même temps. Et là, je fais une thèse sur... Je sais pas si tu connais le portrait Ganchilo. Non, tu lui as pas parlé de Ganchilo? Je suis en parle. Il fait des nus, tout décharnés, il fait des positions improbables. Un peu... Moi, je travaille sur la morbidité chez lui. D'accord. Tu lui as montré un peu des trucs? Je lui ai parlé de Chino, mais je préfère Clint. Clint, il est tellement... tu vois, il y a un petit truc fleuri, décoratif. Fleuri, décoratif? Je peux pas parler avec toi, je sais pas. Ah, je sais pas, tu me racontes une bonne interprétation, je sais genre, on peut plus parler. Non, d'accord, mais moi j'aime beaucoup Chino aussi. Il y a quelque chose de plus torturé. Le plus obscur, le plus nuancé. Mais justement, moi, c'est pour ça que j'aime bien Clint. C'est que... Ouais, mais il y a un truc, tu vois, qui me touche pas dans ce truc fleuri, en fait. C'est pas fleuri, c'est... Si, c'est fleuri. Non, tu peux pas dire que c'est fleuri, c'est pas fleuri. Je crève la dalle. Je viens de la sieste. Il y a des parmesans ou pas?
Je crois qu'il y en a pas. Faites la queue, faites la queue.
C'est
J'aime manger des bonnes pâtes. Adèle, vraiment, je te jure que c'est délicieux.
Merci.
Je t'en prie.
Ça va?
C'est une petite histoire.
C'est un pomme de terre qui sort d'un verre de spaghetti en s'essuyant le front et qui dit quelle pâte.
C'est joli.
Number one in 1976.
Okay, great.
And it scores you 2 points. Here's your final question. Who curated the Smile High Club exhibition that opened in Lisbon in June 2019, the centerpiece of which was a large collection of ephemera belonging to him?
Right, now I think significant fact is Lisbon. Lisbon. Is it? Is that the one that can move to Croydon? Oh, but why should it open in Lisbon?
I don't know.
Should we maybe take a risk on another clue?
Yeah. So would you like to use your final clue?
I think we would, yes please.
Extra fact coming up. This artist had their first UK #1 single in 1999 with a video directed by Spike Jones.
It must be a pop singer or pop
Yeah,
artist of some description.
You're in a sort of dicey situation.
We are.
You have no more clues, and if you get the thing wrong, you've lost.
I don't think we know yet.
Absolutely.
I think we pass on it.
I don't think we want to risk.
No.
We're going to kick ourselves when you tell us, but
yeah. You want to pass?
We want to pass.
Okay. I can tell you the correct answer is Fatboy Slim. The exhibition featured a collection of rave culture smiley artifacts. You scored 2 points out of a possible 12. That's the end of round 2, so let's see what that's done to the scores. It's all square. Desperate Daniels have 11 points.
thoughtful, really clever.
I'm the best at keeping up these, isn't it? I can keep it up for a long time.
You did boast a lot about your football skills before. It was the 9th take, but you know.
The point is, you did a genuinely good film, and I honestly thought it was going to be horseshit. So well done. I'm afraid we have to stop now for a break. When we return, it's